Mr. President, first of all, thank you so much for your time. Weather canceled your last appearance in Wilmington. Are you coming back soon? And where do you see North Carolina? Is it a must-win state for you?
Well, we're way up in the polls, very, very high. We're winning by 15 points. So we're very happy about that. And I will absolutely go back, and we're going to be going back as soon as we can. We'll be in North Carolina soon, someplace else, and then we're going back. That was a great day. We had, I'll bet, 25,000 people there. And the skies turned dark black, and everything started rolling in, including lightning and thunder. And I said, you better skedaddle, everybody, because this is a bad one. And it was really bad. It blew over a lot of things. So I was there. I was ready to just land. We were flying above the storm. And so we said, let's, for safety, one bad strike of lightning, that could ruin a lot of lives. So we didn't want to take a chance. So I'll be going back. Yes, absolutely.
We're doing this interview remotely, obviously. I've interviewed in person in the past, part of it because of the trial that's going on. There are potentially other trials before November. Are your legal cases hurting your campaign?
I think we're doing very well on the trials. We're winning the one in Manhattan, I can tell you. That's a scam case. That's an absolute sham. The DA, Alvin Bragg Soros-backed guy, he's corrupt, and he wanted to do this for political reasons, but actually he never wanted to do it because they never thought there was a case. Every legal scholar has said there's no case. There's no case whatsoever. Andy McCarthy, Jonathan Turley, Dershowitz, every single Greg Jarrett, they've all written down and put it very strongly in writing that there's no case. It's a scam. It's a Democrat witch hunt, just like we've had over the years, and we've won every one of them. And this is a disgrace that this case should even be brought forward. There was no crime. There should be no charge. There's no crime whatsoever. And I think the public is seeing it. And that's why my poll numbers are the highest they've ever been. Normally that would be in the reverse where you have something like this. But the poll sees, the poll people, they go out and the poll numbers just came in last night. And I'm leading, as an example, in your great state, I'm leading by a lot. We're leading by, I think, 15 points or more. And I've never had numbers this good. And not only that, I won the nomination, the Republican nomination, the fastest in history. It was the fastest nomination in history. And, normally you'd still be campaigning right now to try and get it, but I won it 2 months ago, maybe more than that. So, no, I think that it's a shame that it's being done. These people are corrupt. We have a very conflicted judge, a conflicted judge on the case. So we have some bad things going. The good thing is that we didn't do anything wrong. That's the positive.
Last night in an interview, President Biden said the U.S. won't supply or would limit weapons to Israel if there's a major invasion in Rafah. If you were president right now, what would you tell Prime Minister Netanyahu? And is there a red line or any limit to the extent of Israel's war efforts?
Well, I wouldn't do what Biden did. He just abandoned Israel. I've never seen anything like it. People can't believe it. And why Jewish people vote for Democrats is beyond me. I think maybe they'll change their mind, but they've been wedded to Democrats for 50 years, probably more than that. And there's been no president that's ever done anything close to what I've done for Israel. But why a Jewish person, if you're a Jewish person, just don't vote for Biden, who doesn't know where he is, who can't put two sentences together. He doesn't know what he's doing, frankly. He's incompetent. But don't vote for Biden because you're really hurting your country. No, he is totally gone on the other side now. He's dropped Israel, and he doesn't want them to attack. He said, we're not going to give you any weapons. I never thought I'd hear that. That's something I never thought I'd hear. And if you're Jewish and you vote for him, I say shame on you.
So to be clear, are you okay with Israel then if they invade Rafah?
They have to get the job done. Look, they were viciously attacked on October 7th. They had scenes that nobody's ever seen. Babies with their heads cut off, babies thrown into stoves and burned. They've done things that nobody's ever seen anything like it, frankly. I have tapes, and I've seen tapes, and I've spoken to people that were there, serious people that were there, people that aren't looking to make up stories. And they said they saw things that never were even possible to be thought of.
And our time's almost up here, so one last question. You've been critical of the protests on college campuses over the Israel-Hamas war. We've seen those protests, in fact, at UNC Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Some of your critics are pointing out that you're critical about those protesters regarding law and order, but excuse those involved in January 6th. Is that fair criticism?
Well, we don't have a problem from the right. We have a problem from the left. The radical left is really the danger to our country. They're fascist and communist, and those are the danger to our country. The right, we don't have that problem with the right. If you look at January 6th and you look at what the real story is, I mean, they were largely invited in. Lots of things happened. That's a very strange thing. They had the unselect committee of political thugs coming up with conclusions, and then they destroyed all the evidence because the evidence was our way. They actually destroyed and deleted everything. So there's practically all those hearings and all the money spent, and they destroyed it, which is totally illegal. So as you know, that's being looked at right now. But no, our problem is really from the left, and that's a big problem for our country. I say we have problems from the outside, and we have problems from within. And I say our problems from within, the radical left, the crazy people, and radical left Democrats, these people are more dangerous to our country than China and Russia and others.
Mr. Trump, I know you need to go. I appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.